Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk? Months, what's good, my bro?
Just dying in the heat, bro. Dying. How's it pouring the rain last night? And I'm still boiling, bro. Like, I don't know if it was raining in London,
man.
I don't know if it was raining. I don't know if you man caught the rain, but out here, we caught the full storm.
Brother, maybe a little bit, but it's still like 30 degrees, but it's nice. Like, I can't lie, it's cool now. It's actually cool now. It's all right, bro, man. Just had the window open, it was calm.
I'm dying still. I got the fan blasting, but do you know what it is? Like the workouts, you probably know this as well as a trainer, bro. The workouts are slapping more though. The workouts are slapping in the heat. Like if you're trying to shred, this is the if you want to shred,
it's great.
This is the heat to do it in. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the heat. I'll be real. I've got a supposed date for my ACL. As well. Looking at the 13th of August.
That's not too bad.
I mean, it's a bit close to carnival. But
don't worry about that, blood. It's all right. This shit's gonna be dead anyway. That's all right.
Yeah, it's a bit close to carnival. You know what I'm saying, but
you'll be all right.
Yeah, like, listen, maybe I'll just go in a leg brace. Maybe I'll just go Kanye in a leg brace. Who knows, innit? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got that's gonna be the reset of the ACL. Obviously, I'll know for sure by this time next month. The date, obviously, but that's the date they gave me right now over the phone and stuff. But yeah, man. Apart from that, just seeing a map thing, bro. Rashford and Gordon in Barcelona tops in 2026, 2027.
Who?
Gordon.
They're not signing Rashford.
They might do.
They're not signing it.
They might sign it, bro. Depends on Ferran Torres.
It doesn't. From what I understand, yeah, the reason why they don't want Rashford is because of his wages.
No, I hear it.
Because of the FFP space. They're saying that they can spend 200 million euros, but the problem is with the salary. Gordon's salaries are a lot lower than Rashford's. This is the issue. Like, they'll get Gordon for a lot cheaper. They don't want both.
Yeah. But they're still talking about a possible another loan for Rashford. Like, I know you guys,
but we're not giving them that loan. We want our money, or he's not going, bruv. So it's just one of them. There's no loan.
Don't be surprised if they still manage to sign Rashford. They figure out a deal to sign Rashford, because obviously these man, it's actually 300 million they can spend. They got 300 that they can spend. Obviously the stadiums
letting that bread go there on loan again. Like, it's not happening, bro. We don't need to.
No, I know. If they don't be surprised if they figure out a deal, even if it's like a 20 million, 25 million, whatever it is, though.
But that's all they got to pay, though. But that's all they got to pay in the first place. Our asking price is like 23 million.
Today saying the Rashford deal is very much still with the, like, they're saying the Alvarez and the Gordon thing is separate to their dealings with Rashford. I do think that is probably because of we don't know what's going on with Ferran Torres right now, innit? If Ferran Torres stays, I don't think they get Rashford. I don't think
this is what I got. Yeah, they're saying that Barca prefer Gordon because he earns less money than Rashford, and also he presses better. And man said, yeah, it's not the transfer fee, it's the salary space because of FFP, bro. So they're saying with Lewandowski leaving on a high salary, Ansu Fati leaving as well, it just means that they'll have more space for like, they're saying basically Gordon is Rashford's replacement, Alvarez or João Pedro is going to be Lewandowski's replacement. That's what they want. There's no and Rashford.
Ben Jacobs said that they're still working on the Rashford deal as well.
I hear all of that, bro, but Rashford's salary is the issue. Like,
that can still change.
There's nothing to work on. Either they can afford him or they can't.
That can still change. I think Rashford takes a pay cut to play for Barcelona.
He agreed a pay cut, but they're saying that they want him to take another one.
Well, we'll see what happens early in the window. We'll see what happens. I think there's definitely
years old, ain't taking another pay cut at this time in his career. It's not smart, bruv.
I still think there's a world in which they can get Rashford off you for like a cut price. Obviously, the same, like probably the price that you're asking.
Listen to what I'm saying. It's his salary. It's got nothing to do with what they're gonna pay him, bro. The guy's 29 years old. You don't take a pay cut at 29. You try and get as much money as you can. It's his last contract in football. It's his last contract, bro. The next contract he signs is a 4-year deal or something like that. It's his last contract, bro. He's not gonna accept 150 grand a week when he's been on 300. It doesn't make sense, bro.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think he probably won't take a pay cut, but I wouldn't be surprised if he's still a Barcelona player next season. I just wouldn't be surprised, just because of how these men are moving. I think again, Ferran Torres is obviously that's another. There's many points to this kind of Barcelona thing, and they've got a lot of money to spend. And yeah, man. But I think Rashford is probably his best bet to take that pay cut. But obviously, in real life circumstances, it's not because of the lifestyle.
For his career now, it's best to take the pay cut. But for his future, it don't make sense to take the pay cut now. You don't go into your last big contract of your career on the lowest amount that you've been.
Yeah, but not everything works like that in the sense that the smarter thing to do obviously would be not to take a pay cut. It'd be advised not to take a pay cut. But you know how there's times that, bro, if they just there could easily be a world that Rashford prefers the football and to how happy he's been with the pay cut. I'm not saying.
I want him to follow his heart and do it for happiness.
I'm not saying he will. I'm not saying he will, but it's not impossible because obviously we're right. You're right. So in the sense that Lewandowski, you take your pay cuts when you're like 35.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when you take your pay cuts and whatever. But I think Rashford is still at this point, even though he's 29, as much as taking a pay cut would be stupid. Not stupid, but it's not smart financially. He also is probably going to look at. He's also going to look at how he feels playing as a footballer. He's in a happier place, people, but he's in an environment where he's being like, he even made a post saying thank you to Unai Emery. Like he feels back to himself again, and he could easily go back to the space that he didn't want to be in.
I hear all of that, but listen, I'm too old, and too wise to believe that these men are playing football for the love of the game now. They're not. You know them ones. Like, as much as football fans would love to believe that, man are not playing for the love of the game. These men are driving around in Lambos and Phantoms, blood. They're not paying for the love of the game. These men have got overheads. Them men are getting on private jets and that. So, as much as it sounds great, cool, for the love of football, a man will take a pay cut. The reality is that's the reason why Sancho's bouncing around from club to club and all these things. Because, man, they're not willing to take pay cuts, bro. They're not. Do you know what I'm saying? These men want to see out their contract. The way that Rashford's managers are going to look at it, the guys that are handling him are going to say, hold on, you're on this money. So unless United pay your contract out, you're rinsing them, bro. Like, this is what he'll be advised to do, blood. There's no chance that the people that he's with, are telling him, take a pay cut, bro. Because that means they take a pay cut. That's what it means. Like, why would they encourage that? They wouldn't. Like, you wouldn't be a good manager if you was encouraging him to take a pay cut when he's under contract. Yeah, if he's under contract for 375, why would you encourage him to take 150?
No, of course. I understand that. But listen, I still believe that Rashford is still likely that he can become a Barcelona next season. Obviously, he can leave in that. But I don't think it's crazy for Rashford to be a Barcelona player next season. Whether that's a loan and you lot don't want to do that and you loan him again and they figure out a way, or whether that's they're figuring out something on the wage structure that can make it work, whether that's very high incentives or, do you know what I'm saying? Whether it's figuring out, because now Barcelona, I don't know where they got the money from, but now they got the money to kind of do these things. Do you know what I'm saying? They're not as tight budgeted. Obviously, man are saying the Coutinho money just dropped in that. I hear it.
Listen, them man are always doing under the table things, Barcelona, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I agree, you got to blame the clubs for giving the bad contracts. I blame, the Glazers and the guys that were in charge, for giving Rashford that contract in the first place. I don't blame Rashford. And this is why, if Rashford decides that he wants to run down his Man United contract, like what Raheem Sterling done at Chelsea, listen, get your money, my G, because I'm not the idiot that gave you the contract. The idiot that gave you the contract, bro, they have to hold that now.
It's either that or pay him out on a mad thing, or just pay me out. Like.
And it's easier to pay his wages than to pay him out because of FFP. Yeah.
Isn't there mad interest? Isn't there interest? Like, then you got to pay more if you pay them out a little bit. It's a little bit more, no? It could be the opposite. It could be less. But either way, a lump sum. Oh no, because it would be
the lump sum of however million up front. Nah, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
saying.
That's
a down payment on a new player.
Because when you pay someone out, that's all of it up front. That's all of it.
That's a down payment on a new player.
I had Amorim walking out of it with a pip in his step. You know what I'm saying? I said Amorim.
This is what I'm saying. That's why Amorim brought the sunglasses out. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's facts.
So I don't blame Rashford at all. None of this is on Rashford. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like any football fan saying, "Oh, he should just take a pay cut and leave." Hell no. You know, he shouldn't. You know them ones there. Like if he does, I'll commend it. Do you know what I'm saying? But the reality is, it don't make no damn sense. It don't make no sense. So Man United are now paying for the sins of their past, and this is what I said when it comes to Ineos in the first place. People are criticizing Ineos for stuff that the Glazers regime did, bro. Like these stupid contracts, like the contract that Rashford is on, do you know what I'm saying? The contract that Mason Mount's on, all these things, yeah, it's got nothing to do with Ineos. So when we're struggling to move players on, it's not their fault. And that's the reality, bro. Like we're still paying for the sins of the Glazers. So the fact that we're moving forward anyway is testament to how much they're actually getting right. But you can't force a player to leave. You can't. And that's the reality. You can't force them. So, like they're saying, potentially Bayern would be interested, but Bayern wanted Anthony Gordon, and Bayern couldn't get Anthony Gordon because he's chosen Barca. So now Rashford might get linked with Bayern. Do you know what I'm saying? He might do. So who knows? He could link up with Elise over there. That could work. Do you know what I mean? But I don't think Man United would loan him to Barcelona again. That's over. If anything, yeah, if we are going to loan him out, it'll be to Bayern Munich, to another team, blood, and run me my little 8 million loan fee again, bruv. You know what I'm saying? But Barca, I ain't doing business with them again. After but you loaned him, they knew what the fee was, and now they're man at Omen and Arin, bro. Fuck off. Get out of here, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out of here. I ain't playing no games with Barcelona, man. Them man are idiots, bro.
Nah, I hear it. Shout out my nigga Gucci. I hear it. It's one of them ones, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So one them, bro. You know what I'm saying? One them man there, bro. So the game is the game, innit? Like, but I can't lie.
The Gordon
we're doing all right anyway. We're moving in the right direction. I ain't even seen you man linked with no one decent. What, Diamande and that? Who else you man been linked to?
Barcola, and that was the latest from Fabrizio. He said that Barcola and Diamande. Barcola's high on our shortlist. Diamande and PSG, the front runners for.
I can't lie, bro. It's gonna be a cold summer for you lot, you know, bro. I swear down because it's looking peak, blood. If you man end up keeping your manager, obviously you man have seen the Iriola links, but I don't believe them.
Do you rate Iriola? Do you rate him? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he'll do well at your team. I think the way that he plays is reminiscent of what Klopp was doing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that your fans would enjoy the football. Do you know what I'm saying? But I just think stylistically, he probably suits you. He suits your club compared to what Klopp was doing. Do you know what I'm saying? But no, bro. I didn't want him at Man United anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think that he would do well at Liverpool. You've got the players like Szoboszlai and them, man, were running around and that. They'll like playing for him. I'm not gonna lie. So
I'm not really a fan right now. I'll be honest, man.
I think he'd be all right, bro. You know what I'm saying? I think he'd be all right still, but I don't know, man. I think you've got a quality issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's just as much as I don't rate your manager. I think there's a quality issue at Liverpool, blood. It's not just a coaching issue. It's both.
I think it's more of a manager issue than the quality issue, though, to me. Do you know what I'm saying? As I said, I think in the midfield and defense, there needs to be improvements. And obviously in wide areas.
And your attack as well, bro. There needs to be improvement.
It depends. It depends on what wingers you bring in. That literally depends.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like you genuinely don't have no wingers. So so it's a quality issue.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the quality we already have being an issue in certain areas. Do you know what I'm saying? The quality we already have in terms of we're gonna bring in wingers, so obviously that's gonna solve the quality issue if done right. But in midfield,
in attack, potentially.
For me in midfield, like there's a profiling issue. There's a profiling issue in midfield. Like Curtis Jones should have been playing more games. McAllister's legs have been gone this whole season, and he's continued to play 90 minutes after 90 minutes after 90 minutes after 90 minutes. And of course, like, we don't know what's going on with Konate. He said he was signing a new contract. What's going on? He's got like 3 days left of his contract, bro. So what, is he just not a Liverpool player in 3 days' time?
I don't know, though. That's looking a bit spooky, Reba. And that's what I mean. And if he leaves, you're fucked. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, like and Jacquet and Leone, one's coming off of surgery from his shoulder.
Yeah, so you don't know how he's gonna settle.
And Leone had an ACL in his first game early on in the year, like against Southampton. So then, and obviously you got Kirkes, Robertson's gone, Connor Bradley's injured for another year because of the multiple ligament damage he done against Arsenal, and then obviously we know Frimpong's not good enough. So I suppose I've got to get ready to play another season at right back. But then how can you then look to get rid of Curtis Jones? Everything just seems counterproductive. See what I'm saying? Everything seems counterproductive. How, like, we're looking like Curtis Jones is looking like he'd be going to Inter for 35 billion, yet we don't have a right back. So you're going to play one of our better midfielders, or you're going to play our engine at right back, which, by the way, I've got no issues with, you know me, and suppose that right back. I believe he's a very good right back profile. But we still, but while McAllister's fallen off of the cliff.
So what? You don't think there's anything to the report saying that he didn't want to play there? So do you think there's anything to the reports that are saying that he didn't want to play there though?
Nah. He'll play there if he needs to play there. I think Curtis Jones have been decent at right back, to be fair. But like Soboslai's a better right back than Curtis Jones. Just because of his physicality alone. Do you know what I'm saying? Curtis Jones' best work when he inverts. Because he's a midfielder.
Yeah.
It's not hard. Do you know what I'm saying? It's quite obvious. But the problem is that glaring McAllister profile. That's a glaring problem in our midfield.
What is McAllister's profile supposed to be, blood? Because I don't get it.
McAllister's like, again, he's not an engine. He's technically very sound and he keeps the ball ticking and progressing.
So he's meant to be a ball playing midfielder.
Yeah, and his ball progressing when we won the league that season was exceptional. His legs have gone though to the point where he was never the fastest player.
But how could his legs go in one season though?
This is, brother. I said this about Fabinho. But
did he get injured? Like, what happened?
I don't. Fuck knows. Like, obviously he was carrying an injury at the start of the season. Remember, at the start of the season he wasn't playing. He was carrying an injury. All of a sudden he was playing again, and he didn't get better. He just didn't get better. Like, it was just, I don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool are known to be the admirers of Adam Wharton. Yeah, I know. And there is the Wharton thing as well. Wharton probably is. And obviously, remember, we've offered, so Szoboszlai, new contract.
Wharton is a must for you lot, blood. I can't lie. If you, man, don't go and get Adam Wharton, you're sleeping because that's exactly the profile that you need. Yeah,
we need the progressive ball player, right? That's what we need.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm not on signing Adam Wharton if we're going to sit there and dash him in DM on his own. I can't live in a world where we do that, Rants. He'll die. He'll drown.
Yeah, he will.
He'll drown, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be real, bro. Like, it's with Grav, he just needs to go back in DM until we get a DM. Wharton can go next to him in the pivot or just slightly further ahead, and we use that as the progressor. And we get Wirtz on the half turn. I said Wirtz has been suffering from a similar thing with Cole Palmer, where Cole Palmer's dropping below the halfway line to come and get the ball. Cole Palmer's been shit this year, and Wirtz ain't been good enough either. But they're not being helped when these type of players are getting on the half turn in their own half. I said one of the things that's benefited Bruno so much this season, I've done multiple videos on it, is that despite Bruno being player of the season, like, you got to chop that assist thing in half and give it to Casemiro and give a little bit to Kobe Mainoo. Because when that pivot behind you is being marshaled the right way, you got to get someone like Bruno on the half turn as early as possible.
Oh, bro, listen, 100%, bro. Anyone that knows football knows, yeah, that Cass and Kobe, yeah, doing all the proper stuff.
I'm not hearing about it,
to just run forward and get the stats, bro. It's obvious. Like, anyone that watches us,
I don't hear that though. I don't hear that.
But you're never gonna get objective. You're not gonna get objective feedback here from guys that don't know football, blood. Like, it's obvious, bro. I've said it a million times, bro. A lot of the times, my man's getting stats here. He's not the best player on the pitch. Like, I can't remember many games this season where I've been like, yo, he's been the best player on the pitch. He's been unplayable today. No, I remember that being Kobe. I remember that being Casemiro. I remember that being Patrick Dorgu. I don't remember that being him, bro. You know what I'm saying? But the team has facilitated the run that he's gone on, bro. And certain players need a platform. Florian Wirtz needs a platform. He had a platform at Leverkusen. You don't have one at Liverpool. And that's the reality, bro. If you're a creative player...
Cole Palmer.
Cole Palmer as well. If you're a creative player, you need a platform to do what you're going to do, blood. That's why, as much as I enjoy the Cole Palmer slander, yeah, he's still a good player. I just don't want him at my football club. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think he's a good player.
No, he is. He's a very good player. And that's what, and I say the same thing with Florian Wirtz. I feel like Wirtz is a good player. But if you're 10, like if Bruno Fernandes had to go and get the ball before the halfway, like deeper than the halfway line, because no one's progressing the ball or the system doesn't allow you to progress the ball, what the hell is he gonna do? Then we're talking about the grenade. We're talking Bomberman again. We're gonna be starting calling Bruno Bomberman, C4 boy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we know what was calling Bruno Fernandes prior to the season. Do you know what I'm saying? So and that's not me taking away what Bruno's done. I feel like creatively, Bruno has been unreal this season. Innit? I had to, as a Bruno hater, I had to take my hat off in it. Like he done his thing, and there's even better assists that he didn't get that he should have got. Do you know what I'm saying? Bear. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can think
but
of
those
many
things even themselves out anyway over the course of the season. So
exactly. But my thing is that Casemiro and Kobe, that blend was, for me, I think I've watched most of your games this season. At least 90% of your games this season.
Them two have ran the show against everyone, bro. Like that's the reality.
No, and the way I see it is that Casemiro simplified his game. Obviously, he had to because he's older now, obviously. And he just the aim was to. I wouldn't be surprised if Carrick literally just said to them to shore things up, get Bruno on the half turn, or not just Bruno, Cunha, anyone in the front three. We need them on the half turn with as much space as possible, and everything else will work itself out from there.
100%. But the way we set up and the way we build out, if people actually watch it, it's tailor made to get Cunha and Bruno on the ball in the half turn in that little pocket.
Yeah, and
because that's how we play out, bro. And a lot of the time, you'll see Casemiro drop, receive the ball. He'll look over his shoulder. You'll see that little space, little reverse ball round the corner, boom. And then Cunha and Bruno or Brian are in there. All of our players tuck in when we're building up, and then they move outside after. Like it's engineered that way for a reason, bro. And this is why I want a Sandro Tonali, bro, because someone like that. In that Casemiro pocket, we are going to, bro. It's gonna feed families, bro.
Edison's a good buy. I think it's a no-brainer. I think Edison's a literal no-brainer. But I also think that Tonali is the best Casemiro.
Yeah, I agree. I think profile-wise, he's exactly what we need, bro. Like I can't lie. If we get Tonali, I'll be gassed, innit? Because he's the one, bro. Like I said to man already, it's not just his ability, it's his personality as well, man. There's certain things that you just can't put a price on, innit? And Casemiro's personality, ridiculous, bro. Like he's a guy that wants the ball. He's a natural leader. Tonali's a leader, bro. And he's the right age as well. He's the right age, bro. Baleba is young, bro. Fernandes is young. Kobe's young. Man don't need all these young'uns, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, man needs somebody that's switched on like that. And Edison is 26 as well. If you get a 26-year-old Edison and a 25-year-old Tonali, you're laughing, mate. You're absolutely laughing. This Anderson thing, I don't want Anderson. He's another young one. I think he's 22 or something like that. I think he'll do all right at Man City, but I don't think he's going to do as well as people think. I really don't. I think he's a good player, but I feel like he's benefiting off being given a platform, at Nottingham Forest to perform and do whatever he wants, bro. When you're at Man City, you don't have a platform. You're part of a system. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's completely different, bro. There's not a lot of players that go to a Manchester City, and look exactly the way they did before, bro. Mahrez didn't even look like Leicester Mahrez at Man City. Jack Grealish didn't look like flipping Aston Villa Jack Grealish. Loads of people go to City and they get absorbed by the machine, bro. I can't lie, bro. You don't really see man doing their thing, bro. You don't really see it, bro. So I like Anderson. I like him a lot. But for 100 and whatever million, I don't like him. I like him for 65. Do you know what I mean? 65, 70. You know what I'm saying? But 100 million, I don't like him for 100 million. Can't lie. Not at all.
I hear it though. I think, but as I said, these 10s, as I said, you're right. They need to be given that platform, and it's not just obviously you either get that from an individual player being that good in behind the 10, or you get it from the system being good enough to facilitate the 10. Because at the end of the day, Liverpool's creation have always come from out wide, whether it be Trent, Salah, Mane. Do you know what I'm saying? Shaqiri. It's always been the flanks where we've created, and then the only other person that was really the only other player, sorry, that was creating in an abundance was probably Firmino when he played central. But even Firmino would drift wide, and he's everywhere.
But he
He's
was a
everywhere.
10 when you bought him, so it's one of them ones where naturally he's someone who'd like to get on the football.
Yeah, exactly. So, but Firmino hasn't been there for what, 4 years? 4 years now. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of that creativity went back to Robertson and Trent and Salah and Mane. Mane then left. You know what I'm saying? Robertson declined. Trent left. Salah's now left. Who's creating? McAllister created a little bit last season, as I said. Season we won the league. Yep. McAllister took on a bit of that responsibility. Big him up for that. But now his legs are gone. He can't even get the ball to do what he's able to do. Right. He's always falling. He's always on the floor, and he can't. He's a second behind in the game. His legs are completely gone. It's like he's playing with a hernia. It's complete. Like at first 3 months. Even I gave him 3 months. You know, I thought maybe it's a thing. He needs to get surgery or da. Same thing with Wharton. Wharton had it. He had to. In the end, he just had to go and get surgery.
Yeah,
he had to just happen. But now he's just played Rants. He's played the whole season. The whole season. So what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? There's where's the creative spark?
You might cook, but that's what I'm saying. I think that, but that's what I mean. I'm saying you got a quality issue, bro. Like in multiple departments. This is why I can't, for the life of me, see how them man thought the use of that 400 million was good. I don't know how them man closed that window and was happy with their business. Because how could you spend that much money and still have so much to do? Like?
So many glaring issues, and I think because these lot definitely thought the managers tactically, because you know what a good manager does. You can still have gaps in your squad, and the manager can just do what he does. You know, you'll have your level, and then hopefully the players that aren't good enough on the outside of the squad can just fill the gaps. Like you know how you manage to fill that gap on the 10. You know how Dorbu filled the gap in the 10. Like you get your players to fill the gap because the instructions are clear and concise. You know what I'm saying? I don't think any of the instructions for Liverpool were clear and concise enough to where our gaps were filled. If anything, our gaps were made bigger. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The gaps are made bigger and glaringly worse and exposed. How can we have 5 midfielders on the pitch every game but not having midfield? There's 5 midfielders on the pitch every game for us.
Yeah.
We play a 3-man midfield. There's no midfield with 5 midfielders. It doesn't make any sense. So in terms of like the winger profile, as much as I'm going to be shameless when I sign any player this season, with this manager in charge, why should I be excited about any signing we get? Even if it's the right signing profile-wise.
You shouldn't, because they need platforming.
This is what I mean. Like, Wirtz isn't going to get any better under this manager. The best thing he'll do is bulk up.
Yeah.
But that's not a manager thing. That's not, you know what I'm saying? That's not a slot thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just him getting used to the league over time. Yeah. Nothing to do with slot. So Gordon, that's mad. Yeah, mad. Yeah, it's all done now. But yeah, like I just feel like, as you said, it could definitely be a cold summer, just because even if we do get the right profiles and the right signings,
but the links aren't even there. Like, you know how many glaring holes your team have in the squad, yeah? And you're only linked with wingers.
Yeah, because it's too.
So that means them man obviously don't see the emergency.
They don't see the McAllister. Well,
to be fair, with us, yeah, we're linked, yeah. We're not linked with loads of players, which is what I like, because the list is quite narrow. But they've made it clear that we're looking for 3 midfielders. We're potentially looking for an attacker and a left back. So they've made it clear that we're looking at around 5 players minimum, and they've made it clear what positions. Like you, man, all I'm seeing is Diamande and Barcola. That's it. That's all man seeing. So it's like, brother, if you, man, are going to go into this season buying more attacking reinforcements when your defense is dead and your midfield's dead, then, bro, you man are going to have another season like this one.
And exactly, and that's the problem, Rants. The problem is that they're probably looking at, what they're looking at is that the midfield and the defense was an injury circumstance problem, not a slot problem. Because if it was a slot problem, Rants, he wouldn't be here. He wouldn't be here anymore. Man are speaking without speaking. While he's still in the job, you can see the midfield issue of Liverpool. I can see the midfield issue. The chat can see the midfield
And if Konate
issue.
does dip on a free, you're cooked as well, blood.
If Alisson leaves as well, we're cooked.
Would that be a free as well?
Nah, there'll probably be like a slight free. He's signed the year. He's got a year left, but it won't be big. It won't be big boy bread.
Damn.
It won't be no big boy bread. So, do you know what I'm saying? He'd have to force the move out if he wants to leave. That was the update we got from Fabrizio a couple of days, like not too long ago. But bro, it's looking peak. It's looking super peak, bro. I'll be real. Like this is the problem, and I'm not saying we have to be linked to players to know we're going to get them. There's many. Obviously, we've been linked to Adam Wharton as well. So
yeah, but there needs to be intent shown for certain positions to be filled.
Yeah,
there has to be intent. I think that would be the biggest worry.
Yeah, there's the two wingers, a midfielder, and a right back for me. And it depends, obviously, if Joe Gomez is staying, then Joe Gomez can be that left back cover. I've never had a problem with Joe Gomez as a utility player. He's done that job very well for the last 3 years. I'm not got a problem with that. But my thing is that Gomez can't be the first port of call for 3 different positions. Yeah, that's too much. It's too much. Do you know what I'm saying? It's too much. So this is kind of the problem we're like leaning into right now. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that's a problem, and I feel like when you look at Barcola and Diamande has been offered a new contract with a release clause.
Yeah, he's gonna sign that, bro, because them man are gonna get that money.
Yeah. Like the way with that, do you know why I look at that and I go fairs? Because that means they're saying, bro, we're not even trying to. They're
saying you can leave, but this is what we want.
Yeah. They're not on the. Yeah, they're not being selfish about it. These men are on a. Yeah, bro. Like we got you. We just want, as you said, we want X amount of money, or stay a year and we're gonna like. We're not trying to block your path.
But this is why I like release clauses anyway, because they're easy to get done. You know how much the team wants. There's no haggling. Yep. You go pay the release clause, you get the player, innit? Like, I don't mind release clauses, bro. You know what I mean? They're easy to get deals done.
To be fair, Liverpool we love a release clause, innit? We love a release clause. But Liverpool definitely don't really want to spend that 100 million euros on a Diamande. And Diamande could easily sign the new contract, stay until he's 20, leave on a release clause when he's 20, meaning it's 2027 summer. And Alvarez looking like he's going Barcelona, which means PSG don't need to sell Barcola. It's been reported quite heavily that Barcola is only a thing for Liverpool if PSG want to sell.
No, I hear that. And also he has to want to leave as well. Winners,
these men could be 2-time Champions League winners back to back and that. What the fuck they look like selling Barcola for?
Unless they're bringing in Alvarez. About PSG, because PSG rotates so much in their attacking line, I don't think their attackers are unhappy because they're all getting game time.
Yeah.
They're all playing. It's not like he plays the same front three every single game. He doesn't. He rotates. Yeah. So
this season he's got way less game time than he probably would like. But yeah, like I think, and that's why I feel like Barcola is open to the move, especially because it's very clear now that Kraber's the one. It's very clear Kraber's the one. But I just think that I don't think Barcola is itching to leave. I don't see him itching to leave.
I wouldn't think he would be anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't make sense for, you know what I mean, a French player, playing for the best team in his country, to want to leave, blood. Like, it doesn't make no sense whatsoever. Like, so it's like with Mbappe wanted to leave PSG because it was Real Madrid. Like, I don't see Barcola wanting to leave, PSG to go play for Liverpool, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like, if he goes to Liverpool, he's not challenging for the league. He's not challenging for the Champions League. That's the reality, bro. Like, where you lot are in your project, considering you won the league.
Yeah, you can't say we're challenging. We're not going to bounce straight back, even though we're known for bouncing straight back.
But it's just unlikely. Like, it's a hard sell, isn't it?
Yeah. It is a hard sell. Like that, and that's why I said the manager needs to go sooner than later, because at least there's a clear idea of who, when you get a new manager, he has a short list of the players he wants. Like, you see how Maresca's already straight in, this is the list of players, this is what I want.
Brother, the transfer window ain't even open. And
Nah,
Gordon's out here taking pictures and that already, bro. It's
he's on the plane.
crazy.
He's on the plane and that.
Broski, you see, that's why I love football, you know. You know them ones, and that's why man is saying, oh, the window's not open. It don't matter. My team's out here making moves. You know what I'm saying? Already. And the window's not even open yet. Man said Gordon's been on the plane already, you know. Couldn't wait.
But you know,
is he going World Cup, Gordon?
Yeah. And the thing is,
okay, so he's got to get it done now.
Yeah. But the thing is, bro, man's gone from playing with Asula and Jacob Murphy to Rafinha and Yamal after scoring 12 goals in the last 2 years.
Crazy. But see, this is what happens when the team wants you and you want the team, you get it done quickly. And this is why United said they only want assigned players that want to play for Man United, because that's how you get the deal done quick. That's how you get the deal done quick, bro. There's no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's one of them ones, the glow up from Anthony Gordon, brother, from Everton, you know what I mean, to flipping to Newcastle, to Barcelona. He's living the dream.
This is it.
Living the dream, blood. You know that Scouse ain't learning no Spanish.
Anthony Gordon's regressed and he's signing for Barcelona.
That's what I'm saying. He was literally better 2 seasons ago.
2 seasons ago, I would have said he was the best. I'd say 2 seasons ago, he was the best left winger. He had the best season left winger.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. I'd say so. He was going mad still.
Yeah, he was going crazy, bro. At one point, I was like, yo, I wouldn't mind him at Man United a couple of years ago. I was thinking, yo, he's doing this thing. Do you know what I mean? And he's fully replaced Rashford. Do you know what I mean? As that left wing guy. You know them ones. So it's just one of them ones where I can't lie. I'm happy for him. I think he does suit the system. I thought he was Bayern Munich bound, but he does suit Hansi Flick ball. He really does. Because the way that he presses, he's going to eat at Barcelona, bruv. He is going to eat. So, and he actually had a decent European campaign this season. I saw he scored 4 in one game or something.
I think he done a little group stage thing, but he done all right. Done all right still.
They would have seen that as well. Would have gassed them up as well. So I can't lie, bro.
And I think he done all right in this game against them as well. You got 10 goals in the champs, 10 fucking hell.
See what I'm saying? Broski.
Yeah. That's a lot of goals in the champs.
That's a lot of goals, blood. This one he scored 4 in one game, blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, fake, not fake. Yeah, Rants. I don't know, man.
But I can't lie, he earned it, bro, just on the gas. 10 goals in one campaign is crazy.
Were 7 actually pens?
Yeah, they would have been, or something like that, something crazy like that. But
that's
bro, they all count, man. They all count, bro. You know what I mean? Just like Bruno's fucking assist record counts. Brother, Bruno's assist record still counts, even though half of them were set pieces.
He scored 3 pens and 4 goals against Karabag. Fuck!
We don't care, bruv. You know them ones. That's the reality. It's still gonna say 10. Still gonna say 10.
Slap me on pens and put me in a cup competition. I'm getting 10.
Game is the game, bro. It's super fugazi, but bro, the game is the game, innit?
Slap me on pens and get my wingers diving. I'm getting 10, bro. 2 open play goals, 8 pens. I'm telling man, sign me. I'm there. Because you know what it is? Bro. That's now 16 goals in all comps off rip. Champion Prem. 16 goals. Goals, not assists, goals.
See what I'm saying? And a man before said that it's funny how people are saying Rashford didn't deserve it, yeah? But they're not saying that with Gordon, because 1, Gordon's better than Rashford, yeah? And 2, yeah? Rashford ain't done nothing for years, blood. So I don't know why we're pretending. Like Mont said a couple seasons ago, Gordon was one of the best left wingers in the league. Rashford ain't been one of the best left wingers in the Premier League for like 5 years. So it's not even.
Gordon is following the Rashford trajectory, bro. He was following the trajectory. He's doing the 6 goals, 2 assisting. You know the Martinelli stats. He's doing the Martinelli starter kit, bro. Like, get 2 goals at the start of the season, then get 3 in the back end of the season, and get 1 in between. That's what 6 goals. That's what 6 goals in 38 games. That's what that is.
It's mental.
6 goals is. Van Dijk has 6 goals this season, isn't it? Do you understand what? Cass has 9 goals this season, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we're understanding what 6 goals is. Like,
it's nothing, bro. Like bro.
nothing. Like Cole
It's
Palmer has
nothing,
10
bro.
goals.
Man can say that I'm wrong about
Cole
Rashford.
Palmer has
Trust me,
10.
I am not, bruv. You
Cole
know them
has
ones. I
10.
can't lie. If you're rating Marcus Rashford in 2026, yeah, you don't know ball, blood. I'll be honest, that's the reality. Because man's not good, like. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not good.
You know Cole
So
Palmer has 10
it
goals.
just is what it is, isn't it? Like, and the thing is, yeah, from the very, very beginning when he came through, he was at best, he was a squad player. That's all he was. Man United fans gassed this guy up, bro. And the truth is, yeah, the truth is, Man United's brand has boosted his brand. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Because if he never came through Man United's academy and he came through at QPR, no one would care about man right now. Like he wouldn't even have got the Barcelona move if his name wasn't attached to Manchester United, bro. When you come through the Man United academy, it makes you a superstar by default, blood. That's the reality. Like, look at the way these men love Scott McTominay in Italy because he came from Man United. If they signed Scott from Genoa or something like that, they wouldn't be gassing man like that, bro. Man United's PR gives everyone a facelift, bro. That's the reality, bro. Yeah, like, man ain't doing nothing.
I'll be real. I changed my mind. I changed my mind. Gordon ain't even better than Rashford. I think they're the same, fam. I can't lie, bro. Maybe
but they're not the same. You know why? Because you know why they're not the same? Because one actually fucking defends, bro, and one's walking around with his hands in his shorts, blood. That's why, yeah, one will always be better, bro. And this is why Flick will always choose Gordon over Rashford, because he tracks back, bro. As far as I'm concerned,
I think Rashford,
only players that ain't allowed to track back are players that are stone cold killers. If you ain't a stone cold killer, yeah, you better track back, bro. Because when I'm seeing players like BARCELONA, yeah, putting up the efficiency at one end and still getting back and helping his team, but you can't get back.
Yeah, I hear that.
Like that, and you can't get back. Get back, bruv. What you talking about?
I hear that, but bro,
I'm
not saying because Anthony Gordon runs more. I don't think he's actually. I think this version of Gordon 2 years ago, yeah, this version of Gordon that I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, but bro, you say this version, yeah. You say this version, yeah. Let's see the version that we see in the Barcelona shirt, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? Man can say it's just a work rate issue. No, it's not a work rate issue. It's an attitude issue.
Rashford had a good campaign. Rashford's had a good campaign.
Brother, it's an attitude issue, bro. It's not no work rate issue, because what is work rate, blood, if it's not attitude, bro? At the end of the day, if you're a football player, yeah, and you decide, yeah, that you're too good, yeah, to get back and help your team, bro, it's an attitude issue, bro. End of story, bro. There's loads of different things, yeah. There's loads of different things that make good footballers, bro. I literally just said, yeah, one of the things that we're going to struggle to replace is Casemiro's attitude. That's it. We're going to miss that. Like, we might be able to bring in a player that's technically better than Casemiro. Are we going to be able to replace the intangibles, bro?
No, of course.
His intangibles are dead, bro, which is exactly why man don't want to pay that money.
I just think Gordon and Rashford they're in that same tier. But I think obviously,
yeah, Gordon, but you can be in the same tier as someone and better than them, though.
I don't think Gordon's better than Rashford. Not this Gordon, not for me. I don't think he's better. I think in Barcelona we might see a better one, but Rashford still had a good campaign with Barcelona this season. He had a good campaign for them.
Yeah, but bro, they was gonna win the league anyway. Like, I don't.
Like, yeah, but they're gonna win the league without Gordon anyway.
Make out that my
that's
man,
the thing with Gordon. They'll win the league with Gordon anyway.
Good campaigns and that. Listen, if you're a guy, yeah, if you're a brother that don't track back, don't help your team, and you move a certain way and you average nine league goals a season, you need to take a seat, bro. You need to take several seats. You know them ones there, like 9 goals. 9 goals a season.
I'm not disputing that. I'm saying that Rashford. I'm just saying Rashford and Gordon. I'm not saying Barcelona needed Rashford to win the league. They don't need Gordon to win the league.
No, they don't need Gordon to win the league. But you know what? Yeah, you see in certain games, yeah, where them man weren't getting over the line, Gordon will help them get over the line, because you see Hansi Flick's system, yeah. You need everyone in unison, bro. You can't have one loose screw, blood. Not the way them man play, bro. They take too many risks. They take way too many risks. Do you know what I'm saying? So the bottom line is, yeah, this brother's overrated because he played for Man United. That's the reality. Bear man rate him because he came through our academy.
Gordon right now is overrated as well.
No, but he's not overrated. But he's not overrated because no one rates Gordon that highly, though.
No, man, don't rate Gordon.
So
no
one rates him that highly.
I
Me
think man
saying
don't
that
rate
he's better
Gordon.
than
I'll be
Rashford
honest.
is not
2
me
years ago,
saying
I
that
was
he's a world
rating
beater.
off Gordon's thing. I was
I
rating
don't
off
know,
Gordon's
bruv. Listen, Gordon
thing.
has never had the gas that Rashford has had, bro. Why are you
No,
lying
of
for?
course not, because he come from United, as you said. Of course not. He's got.
Well, there you go. So to say that man don't rate Gordon like that. Nobody's rated him like that, bro. Man was
he's got
rating
a
Rashford
Barcelona
up
move
here.
off the back of 12
Brother,
goals in the last 2
when
years.
man was
He must be rated
posting
a little
pictures
bit.
of Rashford patting Mbappe on the head and all them things that was gassing man to the atmosphere, bro, Gordon's never been gassed like that. So let's not pretend.
But Gordon's never been as good as what Rashford was in when he hit those 20, 30 goals. He's never been that good. Gordon's never, and also
One
again
season,
he doesn't
bro.
have the PR. Yeah, Gordon's
One
had one
season.
season. Gordon's had 1 season, bro.
Brother, 1 season. Yeah, but he consistently performs at a higher level, bro. So it don't matter. It's all about consistency.
Not in the last 2 years.
Brother, it's about consistency, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Gordon's
I've
not
watched so many
though.
games of Rashford. You can say that because you don't have to watch him every week.
No. I've watched a lot of Marcus. I'm not saying.
Yeah, but bro, you don't have to watch him every week, blood. Like, big man thing, you don't have to, though. Like, man's actually watch this bread. Just walk around.
I'm not saying he's consistent.
And stink the place up week after week. A man still gassing.
But I'm not consistent. I'm not saying Rashford's consistent though. If anything, he's the king of inconsistency. I'm saying Gordon's not consistent. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying there's just like how there's less of a spotlight, there's more of a spotlight on Rashford and people gas it. There's also less of a spotlight on Gordon, so people forget those shit performances. Newcastle fans aren't even on the Gordon thing themselves. Newcastle fans.
Yeah, but brother, Newcastle
Anthony
fans,
Gordon is not consistent, and the running thing masks.
Newcastle fans don't know their level, so it doesn't matter.
The running thing has masked a lot of what Gordon can and can't do.
We'll see, innit?
Like, you know what I mean?
We will see, bro. You know what I'm saying? We will absolutely see.
You know what I'm saying? One just worked out. They're the same, and one just worked out.
We will absolutely see, innit? But you know what it is, yeah? You see, football's turning into more and more and more a team game, blood. And he's not a team player, blood. That's why they don't want to pay the money, period. So it is what it is.
I'm not
if a team that's had you for a year is looking at you and saying, actually, we don't want you, blood. What does that say? But what does that say? Because they've had him for a whole year.
You said it was,
and he's been right in front of them, and man are trying to overgas up the season and say how good he's been. Yeah, so cool. Put down the money straight away then.
You said it was the wages though. You said FFP and the wages.
But it doesn't. Yeah, but you knew that when you took him.
But again,
no, but you knew that.
That's not.
But in life, there's loads of things that are expensive. Yeah, there are loads of things that are expensive, but if you want it, you'll pay the money.
No,
you'll pay the money.
But you said we literally said it's the wages, bro.
No, yeah, but bro, you've had a whole year to have a conversation with man about the wages.
Yeah, but you know, Barca on the dodgy thing. Them man are the dodgy dealers. Them man are the dodgy dealers. You know them man there. You don't borrow your bro.
It's nonsense, bro. Right, you had a whole year.
You know what I'm saying? It's the youth that you owe money.
Man was sending me compilations of my man missing 1v1s. Yeah, that's when them man were like, yeah, we're not paying this. That's when. You know them way. That is when. So it is what it is. Yeah, we're gonna see, fam. At the end of the day, yeah, look how quickly they wrapped up that Gordon deal. That means they felt like it was worth the money. They're about to drop 80 million euros on that youth.
Yeah, crazy.
80 million euros. So, like, it is what it is. It don't really matter, yeah, whether man think that he's got more X factor or whatever. But X factor is only one part of the game, bro. And you man know me, yeah. I love a player that's got X factor, but guess what? If you can only access that X factor once every 10 games, might as well not have it.
No,
might as well not have it. Man don't care about these X factor players. I keep telling you, see players like him, yeah. High ceiling, low floor, blood. You know them ones, and them man are always closer to the floor than the ceiling, bro. Every now and then they can have one performance where you think, oh my days, if he could do this every week, he'd be a world beater, but he'll never do it every week. He'll never do it every week. And there's loads of players like that. You know what I'm saying? There's loads of players that on their day, he's an on their day player. Do you know what I mean? And that day is every 4 years, some leap year thing. That's what it is, bro. February the 29th, bro, on their day. That's the reality. Do you know what I'm saying? How you played in the Prem for over a decade, you ain't got 100 goals. But you're this world beater. Do you know what I mean? That don't make no sense. No, he don't. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm saying, man. Bruv, you can't argue that.
But I wasn't arguing. I'm arguing Gordon.
No, not you specifically.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general. You know what I mean? There's some things that can't be argued. Do you know what I'm saying? Over a decade in the Prem, you ain't got 100 goals. Playing for Man United is crazy. That's crazy. That's what that's diabolical. Like, man averages 8 goals a season. This is what I'm saying to you. In the league. 8 goals. And that's why man don't want to pay you 300 back. So no one could tell me Gordon's overrated. Do you know what I'm saying? Because this brother's overrated. You ain't got 100 Premier League goals. You're on 300 bags. You're fucking stealing a living. That's what you are. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's...
Oh, he has 100 career goals. He just doesn't have 100 Premier League goals.
Yeah, Premier League goals I'm talking about. I said league goals. He averages 8 league goals a season.
Yeah.
That's disgraceful, bro. You can get that as a centre-back. Like, bro, Casemiro must have near 8 league goals this season.
Casemiro got 9.
But there you go, with his fucking head. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Man got 9 league goals with his fucking forehead, bruv. You know, like, what are we doing, bro? That's not good, bro. You can tell me I'm wrong, bro. I'm not listening. That's it, bro.
No, bro. I get it. You're just in the Rashford man in the chat. I hear it, but I'm saying, but Gordon just got back-to-back 6 goals and he's going to sign for Barcelona, bro. But Gordon in his streaks, he's happy to be there, bro.
Listen, bro, I don't even rate Gordon like that. You know them ones, but you know what I rate? I rate, yeah, a brother that can give me a 7 out of 10 performance minimum every single week. I rate that rather than someone that's going to give me a 2 for 3 weeks and then give me an 8 and then a 4 and then a 9 out of 10 and then, bro, that's man's whole career. You know them ones. Give me the meaty 7 out of 10s where you track back, help the team, and then you stretch the pitch for me, bro. Like, give me those 7 out of 10s, bro. Give me those 7 out of 10 performances. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it just is what it is, isn't it? Depends on what you like, bro. Gold dust, it don't matter. Man said Rashford could win you games on his own. He can, and he can lose you games on his own. And he's lost us bare games. You know them ones. And I'm sure he's lost Barcelona games as well. But losing the ball and then just walking back. Before you know it, the ball's in the back of the net. And it's like, nah, I'm good, bro. You know, like, I'm all right, guys. You know the way there. Like, I'll be real. You man know me. I love skillful players. I like guys that could do elasticos and all these things, yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, like bread and butter is bread and butter. Do you know what I'm saying? Like bread and butter is bread and butter. So you get me? Nah, man. I be out the chat. Make sure you run up these lights as well. They're saying that the Edison deal's done great. Do you know what I'm saying?
Done, yeah.
Like, let's get that shit done.
Is it? Like, as in what for who you know reported it?
Bro, loads of people are reporting it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Loads of people are reporting it. And it's like, I'm just glad it's done. Get that shit out of the way. Do you know what I'm saying? They're saying he's on 75 grand as well.
That's good. If that's what his wages are, fairs.
That's it, bro. Go get Fernandez now, bro. 75 bags a week. This is what I'm trying to say. This is how you build a squad. This is how you bolster a squad, guys. You know what I'm saying? By doing all those things. So yeah, it just is what it is, man. Like, man said Sully confirmed it. I don't even know. I keep seeing his name pop up, but I don't know why he's a reliable source or whatever. But
that's Sully. I've seen him. Yeah, I've seen him. He's not even got a massive following like that, but he seems
but that's
like
what I mean. I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe he knows someone in the game, innit, and he gets put on. But fair enough. But loads of people are quoting him now, so I guess he's becoming reliable. You know what I mean? So fair play, big him up. You know what I'm saying? But man said could be done under 38, including add-ons. That's what I'm saying. It's beautiful. They're saying it's about 34 million or something like that. And then add-ons might take it up to about 37 or something like that. Whatever. Like, it's calm. You know them way there, that's light. You know what I mean? 75K a week. That's squad player written all over it. You know what I'm saying? Man's on less than Ahmad and them, man. So I can't lie. It's beautiful. You know what I mean? This is how you build a squad, guys. This is what you have to do. That's how you build a squad, bruv. 75K. No one can complain about that. He's gonna come in and he's just gonna be another body. So that's perfect. I think Thingy will leave now, Ugarte. You know what I'm saying? Because we've trying to put Ugarte out to the highest bidder for some time now. So I think he'll potentially end up in Turkey, bro. And then we'll still bring in two more midfielders. Get me Fernandez and Tonali, please. You get me? Get me Fernandez and Tonali, please, man. But Edison being confirmed now already, it's a very good start. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, be nice, man.
Yeah, because your midfielder was crazy gappy with Casemiro leaving. Literally just Ugarte, Kobe, and Bruno in it. So that was the ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP signing to make.
No, it's gonna be decent, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Obviously, they're saying that Arsenal are trying to sign Morgan Rogers as well. Transfer news. So yeah, man. I can't lie, I don't rate him like that. You know what I mean? But I think good for them.
He's a killer though, innit? And Arsenal need more killers.
Yeah, if they're gonna spend that money, good for them, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's interesting though, because them man, some people were saying that they think that stylistically maybe they were gonna be a bit more free flowing or something like that. Now they've won the league, but Rodgers on the left wing means that they're definitely not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not a left winger. He's a midfielder. So if he's playing on the left wing, that means you're giving up the agility of
they're gonna try put
like a Martinelli type player, and you're bringing someone that can drift inside and just create even more congestion, bro. Because he's a tall player, you know what I mean, and he's a central player. So he's not a touchline winger. I thought they would be looking at a touchline winger. I thought they might be in for like a Barcola or something. But if they're in for a Rodgers, I think cool. Like, it adds more quality to their squad, absolutely. But do I think that he's what they need? Not really. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think it's a statement signing for them because they'll probably spend like 80 million on it. But, you know, I can't lie, bro. I feel like there's better players they could spend 80 million on. But it is what it is, bro. Not my money.
Market's crap though, innit?
Yeah, the market's awful. You know what I mean? The market is awful, man. So it's one of them ones. But fair play, man. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Man said
and it's weakening another team that could be in the top 5 as well.
Yeah, he said he's gonna be like a Trossard with PMP, them high touch players. Yeah, it's gonna be a weird one, innit? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really know about the Morgan Rogers situation, but fair enough. A lot of people in the a lot of Premier League fans, they seem to rate him quite highly, bro. I think he's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, when we were linked with him, I said that I don't want him. You know what I mean? So I can't lie. I don't see him as a winger. I don't think he's a winger. I think he's probably a left 10 in a double 10, not even a single 10. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really sure what his position is. He's not a winger, and I wouldn't say he's a central midfielder either. Like, but I don't know if he's a single 10. Like, I don't know. His profile's a bit weird. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't get his profile still, but it is what it is. I wouldn't even say his profile's the same as Cunha's, because Cunha's got a higher work rate. Like, Cunha tracks back and all that, and I think Cunha's better dribbler. Like, Morgan Rogers, I don't know. Morgan Rogers is like,
he started off very well in terms of, like, you know, when he first started, man, I'm looking at him, wait, this guy,
he could bang shots, blood. That's it. But
before that, people weren't even. He wasn't known for his shooting when he burst onto the scene, but he was dog walking the youth that played for Arsenal. He was dog walking, man, dribbling through players, driving up the pitch, and now he don't really do that as much now. Like,
now he just I don't know, like, he just kind of looks like a diet Loftus Cheek, blood. You get me? Just without the tech, like, they just got a similar build, like.
I'm saying, but when he burst onto the scene, he was almost known as a tech man. He was powerful. Now people don't really even talk about the tech like that anymore. It's like, it's just he's got bangers now.
I don't know what he is, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't really know what he is, bro. To be honest, he does score bangers, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them. But I don't really know what his profile is. It's weird. Like, I like a Ruben that can't pass, like. Like, I don't really know. I don't really understand,
And even
innit?
Ruben's thing is a 5-yarder. That's not like Ruben's
Yeah,
a sprayer.
yeah. Ruben
Ruben's thing
cold
is the
though,
5.
man.
Ruben is cold, but he's a 5-yarder.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure. People are saying wing fielder, and that tells you everything. Like nobody knows, innit? Like nobody knows what man's position is. No one knows what his profile is. Nobody knows nothing, innit? It's just he cuts in off that left hand side and shoots, innit? So I guess you'll score.
I'm not calling him Rick Tomine. I hear it.
So that means what they're gonna play Eze maybe in the 10 or something and play him on the left.
Rogers in the 10 probably.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. Do you know what I mean? So it'll be interesting. And yeah, they're saying that Savinho, they're saying that Spurs want to reopen the Savinho talk. Spurs have a lot of work to do, bruv.
They're looking at they're gonna lose Porro to City though, so
I think they got a lot of work to do, man. Spurs, man. They're another one. Their squad is worse than people actually understand. Like their attack is piss poor, blood. Richarlison's their best attacker, bro. Like actually.
That's crap, man.
Because bro, I don't rate Solanke. I know he played for you lot. Do you rate him? He's meaty, bruv. I think Richarlison's better than him.
I've always said Richarlison is. I don't think he's anywhere near as bad as anyone makes him out to be.
No, he's not, bro. Richarlison's a decent player.
Richarlison he'll get you 10 to 13, 14 a season.
Yeah.
For any team. It could be like Everton. I said Everton, it could be a Spurs. Like, I'm pretty sure Richarlison got double digits this year. Now am I bugging?
I don't know. Man is saying Kudus, bro. You know what?
Yeah, bro, Richarlison got 11 goals, 4 assists this year.
Brother, you see Kudus, yeah, respectfully. Kudus had one good season, bro.
Kudus got injured though.
But he had one good season. If we're keeping it 100, he had one good season. The season after, he was shit, and then Tottenham signed him after a dead season. Like, he only had one good season.
But now you can just say that Kudus is a better attacker than...
I hear that, but bro, Richarlison's been bagging goals in the Prem from Watford, Everton, and now Tottenham. He's done it at 3 clubs.
Richarlison got 11 goals and 4 assists. Yeah.
And he's been out injured he was out injured at the start of the season as well.
That's more GA than every single one of United's attackers. That's more GA than every single one of my attackers. Like, I'm not saying Richarlison's better than any other attackers. I'm just saying that just on an output basis, Richarlison has outdone everyone for Man United and Liverpool.
Well, there you go. But this is what I'm saying. So, like, it's so easy to overlook Richarlison, yeah? But the facts are, Richarlison's done it in the Premier League for 3 teams, innit? 3 different teams. So man can't say it was a one good season or no, he's done it at 3 teams. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, yeah, right now.
Richarlison's thing is that, like, he's shit and has good moments. But
that's it.
But he's like, Richarlison's the striker, yeah, where I think about, like, try to put yourself in the position of your midfielders or your suppliers, yeah. He'd piss me off. Like, I know he ain't good enough to play at times, but then I go, but at the end of the season, when you look back at it, he's done enough. You know them type of strikers.
That's what I'm saying, because you know it's with Richarlison, yeah? It might not be the easiest on the eye, yeah? But bro, he's done it at 3 different clubs in the league. This is what man needs to understand.
No standout qualities as well.
Yeah, like, he just works hard. Do you know what I'm saying? His touch is all right. His finishing's all right. Everything's all right.
He was defo the manager's son.
Yeah,
he was the gaffer's son. He wasn't shit enough to not
all right things, and then man will pull out the bicycle kick for Brazil and that, like, out of nowhere. Like
he was the manager's son, and he'll score 1 banger in like 3 years, and they'll use that banger to refer back to him, kind of thing. Yep. He was definitely the manager's son, because the manager's son isn't always shit, but he ain't good enough. He ain't the best.
He gets the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's just 5 across the board, 5 and 6 across the board. That's what the manager's player is. The manager's son, bro. I'm telling you, he's the manager's son.
Yep.
That's his son, bro. And there's always the youth that's better than him on the bench, but like his attitude's a bit shit.
Yeah, but when he's playing, you know what I'm saying? When he's playing, he's happy, innit? So Richie's a weird one, bro. As much as man don't rate him, yeah, he's better than a lot of man strikers in this league.
Yeah, man said he's the Henderson, he's the Declan Rice of attackers, fam.
Yeah, but that's not a bad that's actually not a bad that's not bad analysis, bro. Do you know what I mean? But Richarlison's better than a lot of man strikers. Like he actually is. That's the crazy thing. This is actually the crazy thing. So that's what I mean. Football's in a strange place at the moment. You know what I mean? But Richarlison's got Premier League. He's got a Premier League body of work that a lot of these attackers don't have. Like they don't have it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's mad, isn't it?
Crazy.
It's actually mad. So I don't know. We're gonna see, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What's this?
Same GA
as the Ballon d'Or.
I mean, got the same GA as Gyökeres as well. I think so.
See, bruv, listen. Man said the Ballon d'Or ceremony would take place in London this year, in October. Fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Would I take, bro? I wouldn't take Richarlison now. You know the ones, but back in the day, I would have taken Richarlison, bro. When he was at Everton, oh, bro, I would have taken Richarlison. I would have taken him at United when he was at Everton, bro. The one thing about Richarlison is it's not pretty, yeah, but it's effective, bro. You know them, man.
It's funny because we ain't actually seen Richarlison with a very good
supply line.
In a top supply. We ain't seen it.
But that's what I mean. We ain't seen him with a good supply line. He scumbags goals, blood. You know them ones. They're like he scumbags them, bro. You know what I mean? He's got that proper dickhead like Diego Costa vibe about him where you just don't want to play against him if you're centre back.
Yeah.
You just don't want to, bro. And yes, facts that he used to be a lot more dynamic, bro. It must have been like the injuries because he looks a bit more stocky, a bit more muscle bound now. But Richarlison used to be a lot more like mobile.
Yeah, he was more mobile.
Yeah. Like he had a bit of like a turn of pace and he used to like cook people. And now that's not really there no more. He's trying to mold himself into like a number 9 that's physical now. Do you know what I mean? And it's probably injuries catching up with him, maybe age as well. Do you know what I'm saying? But he used to be nimble, bro. He used to have acceleration. So it's one of them ones. It's going to be interesting to see what the Zerbi does with these lot, man. I'm telling you, because obviously getting Madders back is big for Tottenham because he's a big player, bro. He's a player I rate very highly. He's so good. He just can't catch a break with injuries. So I think it's going to be interesting to see what kind of squad that they put together for the Zerbi. You know what I mean? So, oh no, we're going to see, man. They've been linked with a raid on Brighton, but I think that's just lazy journalism. Brighton ain't going to sell them free players. So, I don't know, man. We just need to wait and see, people. I mean, man said Cooley's back. Cooley's been out for like the whole season or something like that. We don't even know what Cooley's going to be back. We actually don't know what Cooley's going to be back because he's quite a stocky brother as well. He carries a lot of weight. And players with them kind of builds, they need to play their way into football. You know them ones. Man's had Wayne Rooney's at the club. You see them man with them clumsy builds, yeah? Them man need to play their way back into match rhythm, blood. Them man are not naturally just athletic.
They need the cogs need to turn. The cogs
they're not naturally athletic. Them man don't just step back on the pitch and everything's working. You get me? Them man step on the pitch and everything.
That's most of the Premier League, bro. There's only certain man that can walk on the pitch and play like they ain't played in 3 months, fam. Yeah. Only certain man can run that, bro. I'll be real. There's you know what I'm saying? Like I remember Ox when Ox used to come back. Ox needed to play his way back into form. When I but Coutinho will be out. Coutinho.
Yeah,
hey, he just come back, just come back and just walk around and just slap one top bins, and then just do jobs like free man. And I wouldn't have seen him for a month. Sturridge will play one game every 2 months, and look like he's been playing every game for 2 years.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, Sturridge was an alien like that. He'll be out for 18 months, come back, score a hat trick. Yeah,
and on a minor thing, like.
Yeah,
you know, his whole scenario was the biggest piss take. Like, you know how disrespectful you have to be out of the season, out for the season, come back, score a header, then fuck off.
Yeah,
or barely. Even when he lost his face, he cut all his hair off. 18, 19, come off the bench against Chelsea, slap one top bench 30 yards. Courtois.
Yeah, crazy.
Like what? Why do you think you can do that?
Yeah, he's one of probably the most underrated players of that era of football by far.
Honestly, bro. Honestly,
you know what I'm saying? So
like, you weren't allowed to have feet, finish, and have burners. You had to usually have one out of the 3. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's different, bro.
He had all 3. I blame I don't even know, man. I blame his nutritionist.
But I don't know, man. No, I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? He probably had underlying things. Maybe he had an injury when he was younger and it just messed him up. Do you know what I mean? Because his thing was definitely, it weren't his fault. It was nothing he could have done. You know them ones. It was just like some players are just going to be injured, bro.
Yeah. I hear it. I do hear that as well. I just think, yeah. The problem is as well that with players like Sturridge as well, you can never rely on him to be the sole goal getter because it's not about his goals, it's about his availability.
But this is exactly what we should have done with Martial. That's what I said to people. I was like, when people were saying, oh, we should sell him, players like that, you don't sell. Players like that, you keep them in the squad and you just tell them, yo, you know what? When you're available, you'll play, but we ain't relying on you. You know them ones. You know what I'm saying? That's just that's the side piece, blood. That's not the main thing. You know them ones. It's like, bro, you get me? It's like when you're available and I'm available, we link up. You know them ones there, but there's no pressure. Like, you get me? You're just there, like. And that's what that can't be your main thing, bro. It never be your main thing. And this is how people need to understand. You know, when certain players have certain qualities that you can't just go and replace. I'd rather have that quality for 10 games a season than not have it at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have it for 10 games a season, bro, because you don't know how many points that's gonna be. You don't know how many points that's gonna be. This is what people need to understand. There's certain players. You don't need 90 minutes from them. You just need a solid 25 minutes. They could win you a game.
Yeah.
They could win you a game.
That was Sturridge, bro.
And that's it. So
even in the game we started, I remember like even looking back at it now, I remember when he'd been benched by Firmino, And at first I weren't with it because Firmino he was still the 10. He wasn't the false 9 he became. You know what I'm saying? So I was still very skeptical. I was like, why don't we play Firmino with Sturridge? And by the way, whenever we did that, them man cooked, by the way. Very rare we saw it. When we saw it, the Firmino and Sturridge thing was nasty. But when Klopp obviously, because obviously Klopp wanted to do the pressing thing, and we know Sturridge wasn't a mad presser of the ball. He's never really been a mad presser of the ball. So I wasn't really with it. But every time, I remember Sturridge that started against Tottenham, brace, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking, it was almost every game. I remember he started in 18-19. I remember we beat, who was it? Arsenal opening day, comes on the bench, off the bench, scores the 4th goal. Like, this guy would just come off the bench and do a mad thing every time. Even like, I think he started one game against Southampton because Firmino was injured. Yeah. Like, and he missed 2 chances. And everyone was going on like he was shit. Back to the 3rd, we win the game. And it was almost a negative light on him. But I realized, wait, is that just the expectation that of his finishing ability? Do you know what I'm saying? Because you're looking at a man that's never playing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, he was doing it all the time, bro. All the time. Like, when Sturridge became a rotational, I remember in our Europa League run before Sevilla, brother, this guy just came, he was injured all season, just came back for the Europa League run, and then just got us to the final.
Well, there you go. But this is what man need to understand. That's why, Ricky, when you're saying just subscribe Rashford, no, Rashford's fit. He's just playing shit, blood. Like, and then man does something once every 10 games. That's not the same as someone being unavailable and coming back, and not missing a beat and carrying your team, bro. If a player needs 6 games to play themselves into form, every time they do something, fuck that. Like, that's crazy. That's mad to me. That don't even make no sense to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you can't be consistent, with your performance, availability is one thing. But when you're available and you're shit, your price is going down, bro. Like, I don't care because you're stealing minutes from someone else, bro.
And by the way, by the way,
you're not even a secret weapon because everyone knows about you.
I say everyone knows about you. By the way,
it's not a secret. Like,
that run on that Europa League run where we lost to Sevilla, obviously I'll never forgive Alberto Moreno for. I'll keep it a stack. Sturridge scored the 3rd best goal I've ever seen in the European final. I'm not gonna lie. Outside of Gareth Bale and outside of Zidane, that's the best goal I've seen in the European final. I can't lie. But how dare you Trivella it like that? How dare you? Do you remember what I'm talking about? The Trivella? When he Trivella'd it, side netting, first half. Bro.
Who's that against?
Sevilla. Unai Emery. He's been winning them since then. Hey, I'm pretty sure it was Unai. It was Unai, right? No, Unai was the manager, no?
Must have been him.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying? Falcao's got a
guy,
couple.
bro.
We got the one against Chelsea, the Super Cup, the mad thing where he scored the left foot thing. That goal was crazy.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. That you got all of these men are killers, bro. These men are absolute killers. Like that's what it needs to be for me, guys. I can't lie. It needs to be that, bro. Like, I'll allow man to, you know what I'm saying, not be available and have all these other ailments if, when you cut through, it's 30. It's got to be 30, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm just not on this meaty thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not on the meaty thing, bro.
Yeah,
And like, man grew up on squad players. I grew up on the Chicharito, Hernandez and these man, but them man never had main character syndrome. Like, them man knew what their roles were in the team. They wasn't on big money. They didn't have big attitudes. Them man just turned up, did their job. When the team called upon them, they did what they did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just it. Man can't have man on 300 and whatever buff, yeah, turning up once every 10 games. It's mental to me. You know them, man. Man's moving like when you play basketball, and man are saying, "Oh, let him shoot," and that. Like, man are not even contesting it. Like, one of them let him shoot dons. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That nah, bro. Like, nah, I'm sorry. It's not that. You know what I mean? So for me, I can't lie. Whoever takes the brother off our hands, thank you very much. You get me? Thank you very much. Like, get the wages off so we can go and do the mad thing. You know what I mean? Get the wages off so we can go and do the mad thing, because I feel like my team are cooking something, bro. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're really cooking something, bro. So I don't know. It's gonna be proper. It's gonna be proper. Oh yeah, I just seen it. That Sturridge thing was a joke, bro. I remember that goal. Now I seen it. I remember it, man.
Bro.
Mate.
Like, bro, no one, because we lost, it will never really.
Brother, the finesse on it is crazy as well, though.
It went outside. If you see it from the back angle,
outside of the post,
yeah, nasty, man.
That's what I mean. Barca are preparing a bid worth 100 million for Julian Alvarez. So you know what that tells you? That tells you that Julian Alvarez's wages are less than Marcus Rashford's. Do you understand did you understand what man's saying? A lot of people see Julian Alvarez as one of the best attackers in world football, and he's going to take a salary less than Rashford's. So this is what I'm saying. So they're willing to pay 100 million euros and pay the salary, but they won't just pay the salary. What? Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, come on, bro. Gordon and Thingy's salary is probably going to be less than Marcus's, or probably the same combined. He's screwed, mate. I'll be honest. He's screwed. Unless Man United literally say, cool, we'll let you go out on loan again. Where's man going, bro?
Here.
Where's man going? Like, it's peak. I can't lie. Because who's buying that? For that salary, bro? Bro, I can't lie, bro. It's an Arabic thing. It's an Arabic thing, bro. You get me? He won't stay because Man United don't want to keep him. So, it's an Arabic thing, bro. I can't lie. He won't fit Chelsea's wage structure. Even Chelsea wouldn't take him. Arsenal could have him. They need a left winger. So, I don't really know. I don't know whose wage structure would accommodate him. So, now it'd be interesting, guys. It'd be interesting. But hey, we're gonna see anyways. Do you know what I mean? Run up the lights, people. Big up the chat. Already know what time it is. Man's got Red Talk later with Texino at 8 o'clock. Do you know what I mean? So we'll be back here for that. And then obviously man them talk on Saeed's channels in a couple of hours. We got coming up, Monts?
I've just got a quick transfer update right now. We're going live right after this. So we got that right now.
Yeah, I'll redirect there now.
My guy. And then obviously you got a video coming out for Anthony Gordon. Obviously, man had to speak on that. So we got a recorded video coming out a little bit later as well. And some more short content as usual. So those are that's all that's happening today. But yeah, more content on the way. Daily transfer videos every day. Daily transfer videos every day. That's what you guys are gonna be getting.
Man said Villa interested in signing Joe Gomez. Liverpool ain't letting that youth go, blood. And they can't afford to let no one go right now. They don't know what's happening with Konate. So you get me? It's looking mad for Liverpool, boy. You know what I mean? But listen, people. Make sure you run up them lights. You already know what time it is. And make sure you drop a Rants raid in the chat, brother. I'll see you guys.